I took on the iENYRIDE S1 review expecting it to be another budget scooter, something quick to test and move on from, but I was wrong. The S1 stands out in both design and performance, especially at this price point. For $569, it offers features that were uncommon in this range just a year ago. It has a quad-arm suspension system for improved shock absorption, mechanical disc brakes, and a large color display. The aluminum frame keeps it lightweight yet durable, and the adjustable handlebar height makes it more adaptable for different riders. Lighting is fully integrated, including turn signals, and it uses a trigger throttle for acceleration. The 15 amp-hour battery provides a claimed 25-mile range, while the 700-watt motor delivers more power than typical 500-watt options in this category. It also comes with a 1-year warranty, free shipping, and a 14-day trial period. At this price, the S1 brings a surprising number of features usually found on more expensive models, and visually it doesn't look like a budget scooter either at all. I mean, look at it. The quad-arm suspension system is the standout feature of the iENYRIDE S1. With independent suspension arms and shock springs, it absorbs bumps effectively, making city riding smooth and handling light off-road conditions with ease. The 10-inch hybrid tires are designed for both pavement and dirt trails, providing decent grip and stability. To test its limits, I took it to the Loop of Death, a rough, bumpy off-road section that most entry-level scooters struggle with. The S1 handled it surprisingly well, offering vibration damping comparable to some $1,000 scooters. I'd rate the suspension 9 out of 10, especially considering this is a $500 model. So, what's the trade-off? The shock arms are thinner than those on dedicated off-road scooters, but given its price and intended use, they're sufficient. For urban riding and occasional off-road use, the shock arms are more than capable. The 26-inch wide handlebar has a slight 1-inch rise from the stem, providing solid control and stability. However, out of the box, the brake levers are positioned too high, which can feel unnatural. I recommend adjusting them below the handlebar for a more ergonomic grip. The handlebar height is fully adjustable, ranging from 32 inches to 38 inches from the deck, allowing riders to customize it to their preference. The throttle is a trigger-style accelerator, but out of the box, it's positioned too close to the brake lever. I had to adjust it for better control. Performance-wise, the trigger throttle is just as smooth as a thumb throttle, but it does have one drawback. It occupies the same finger used for braking. This means you'll need to adjust your grip and riding technique to compensate. It's something to get used to, but not a deal breaker. Uphill is where it struggles a bit. The S1 struggles to go up a 25% slope while off-roading, due to its single motor nature. I'm going to give it a pass considering how cheap the scooter is, but on paved streets with similar inclines, the S1 performs adequately. There is a noticeable slight slowdown, but again acceptable considering how cheap the scooter is. Typically, budget scooters fall short of their advertised top speed, but the iENYRIDE S1 delivers. Thanks to its 700-watt rear motor, once unlocked by pressing the M button 5 times, it reaches 28 miles per hour without issue. Acceleration from 20 to 28 miles per hour takes a few seconds, but it does hit the claimed speed. At high speeds, the ride remains stable, thanks to the quad-arm suspension and the scooter's decent weight, which help absorb vibrations. I haven't experienced any wobbles, and the 26-inch wide handlebar further enhances control by giving extra leverage for handling. The adjustable handlebar height offers flexibility. While the stem has locking holes, you're not limited to them, allowing for fine-tuned adjustments to match your preferred riding position. At low speeds, the S1 feels playful and responsive, with surprisingly strong torque for a single motor scooter. Acceleration is snappy, to the point where it could even lift the front wheel if you're not careful. Maneuverability is another strong point. The S1 carves sharply and handles tight turns with ease, making it well suited for navigating narrow streets and sidewalks. Even on 90-degree turns, it remains agile without requiring the rider to step off. The kickstand design is well thought out, allowing for multiple foot placements on the deck. Riders can position their rear foot aggressively for a more performance-oriented stance or opt for a relaxed position for casual riding. This flexibility enhances comfort and control, adapting to different riding styles. The range performance of the iENYRIDE S1 is solid. With its 15 amp hour 48 volt battery, I managed roughly 18 miles in aggressive riding conditions. I weigh 185 pounds and testing was done in 40 degrees Fahrenheit weather, so range could improve in warmer conditions. One thing to note is voltage sag when the battery drops below 30%. During this phase, top speed is harder to reach and acceleration slows down noticeably. I recommend planning rides accordingly to avoid relying on the last 20% of the battery for peak performance. The LCD display is another strong feature. It's large, bright, and easy to read, displaying key information such as speed, gear, and battery percentage. One of the most useful features is the voltage meter, which provides a more accurate reading of the battery's actual capacity. Out of the box, the S1 comes with a default password of 000 for unlocking. There are no NFC tags or physical keys, but the password adds a basic level of security to help deter theft. For a $500 scooter, the S1 includes an impressive set of LED lights, with a few limitations. At the front, there are two ultra-bright LEDs, but they're positioned low on the deck instead of on the handlebar. This placement reduces their effective throw distance, though they're still bright enough for night riding and help with visibility during the day. The rear LED is well integrated and bright enough to be seen in daylight. The scooter also has rear turn signals, but they are dim, making them unreliable in traffic. There are no front turn signals, which could have improved visibility for lane changes. Additionally, the deck features LED light bars, but they appear to be in a permanent disco mode, with no option to control or customize them. The mechanical disc brakes are a welcome addition at this price point. The large rotors provide strong and reliable stopping power, making it easy to control speed and come to a full stop when needed. In fact, the limiting factor is more likely to be tire traction rather than the brakes themselves. Braking performance is progressive, allowing for smooth deceleration without being overly aggressive. I'd recommend checking the stock brake pads after 500 miles to see if they need replacement, as wear can vary based on riding conditions. The deck on the S1 is surprisingly spacious for a budget scooter. Unlike many entry-level models with narrow decks, the S1 offers enough room to comfortably place both feet side by side. The deck measures 7.5 inches wide and 20 inches long, extending to 26 inches if you include the kicktail. Ground clearance is also impressive, with 8 inches from the bottom of the deck to the ground and 11 inches from the deck surface to the ground, providing plenty of clearance for bumps and curbs. The two-step folding mechanism makes folding and unfolding the S1 quick and effortless. It's one of the easiest stem designs to operate, which is especially useful if you need to carry or store the scooter frequently during rides. The S1 uses a standard 2 amp charger, which is common in the industry. With its 15 amp hour battery, a full charge from 0 to 100% takes approximately 7.5 hours. There's no fast charging option, so overnight charging is the most practical approach. The iENYRIDE S1 packs an impressive feature set for a scooter at $569, offering quad-arm suspension, mechanical disc brakes, a powerful 700-watt motor, and a spacious deck. It delivers strong acceleration, stable handling, and solid range, though it does experience voltage sag below 30% battery. While cable management and lighting placement could be improved, these are minor drawbacks for a scooter at this price. For riders looking for an affordable yet capable commuter with light off-road potential, the S1 stands out as a top contender in the budget category.